It's nearly 3 o'clock on Thursday the 2nd of August, and I've just left the train at Harlech. I drove down last night after going for a social evening of great quality with Ray and Shirley and her family. Lovely people, lovely food, good company, and we had a great time. And I was tucked up in bed by 10 o'clock and drove back this morning. It was only about an hour and a half to get here, and it was pouring with rain when I left Anglesey and blowing a gale over the bridge, but I got back safely and found a good campsite in Barmouth, which I'm heading back for now. This walk is going to be probably 10 miles, 12 miles, something like that. It should take me about 4 hours, 5 hours maybe, so I should be back for somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. And I've booked for a second night because tomorrow I'm going to try and get all the way down to Dolgelly, which might be a big ask, but I'm going to go for it. And then I can move on from there and hopefully get to Aberystwyth by the weekend, which was always my intention. The weather is a bit disappointing really. It's quite cloudy. It's not cold, it's about sort of 18 degrees. Very little wind, it's only about 15 miles an hour, but it should be an interesting walk. Not like yesterday, which was a little bit mundane. There wasn't really much to see or do at all, and the weather wasn't particularly good yesterday either, so you didn't really miss much, to be honest, and I got very few glimpses of the sea or anything of interest to video, but you get those days now and again. But now I know that I'm heading south, and that's important to me, and probably by this time next week I hope to be on the further down the Cardigan coast and starting on the Pembroke coastal path, which everybody tells me is absolutely stunning. So I'm quite happy with my progress, and I've been busy editing and producing films for you, and I think you'll find that once I get to the Pembroke coast they're going to be of the quality of certainly Anglesey and the Lynn Peninsula. So anyway, that's it for now. Let's go. Well, I'm back on the beach again, and it's just gone 4 o'clock and the sun's coming out, which is very nice. It's been a pleasant walk actually, even though the cloud looks very threatening, but nothing's happening. And unlike when I was in Barmouth, where the town was packed with holidaymakers not on the beach, all of these sort of secluded beaches out here are all busy in that there's people here, but there's so much space here for people to spread out to just do what they want to do. It really is amazing, these beaches, the size of the beach and everything, and it's really nice and pleasant here. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. Well, it's just gone 6 o'clock now, and I'm heading back towards the beach. I've certainly been zigzagging around today. As the crow flies, this walk's only supposed to be about 10 miles, but I've just checked up. I've done 14 already, so by the time I get back it's going to be more like a 20, I reckon. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. It's a hard walk because of you can see where you want to be, and you're just like zooming around to get to the place, and it's not easy. I'm hoping by the time I get to the beach that the tide is still out, so I can walk along the beach, because you can get a move on. I mean, I'm walking pretty fast now. I must be walking close to sort of 4 miles an hour, because I can pace it out on the road. Even though it's really boring, I can get a move on. It's obviously solid ground, and I'm in my trainers, so it makes it a bit easier. But no, I'm doing okay, not complaining. But I didn't really start until it was about 2:15 by the time I got started. So you know, this is to be expected. But I can see the beach in front of me now, and funnily enough, the sun's shining more or less right on the edge of where the beach is, and everywhere else it's quite cloudy. this is a very good start in the day for me. Here I am at Tywyn, and I've met Marianne, who is sat more or less right in front of my camper van, and she's just sat here reading a book, relaxing. So you're from Holland, Marianne?
Yes, we're from Holland.
And you're just here on a holiday at the moment?
Just a short break, yeah.
Right. And I mean, have you been to Wales before?
We visited Cardiff because we're keen on rugby. Our son plays rugby, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unusual. A Dutch guy playing rugby.
Yeah.
What rugby union is it? The rugby union.
Yeah,
yes,
rugby,
of course.
Rugby union. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you say he's moving to Ireland.
He's moving to Ireland. We lived in Dublin in '99.
Yes.
In '99 to 2001.
Yes.
And he's moving there now with his girlfriend.
Oh, that's very nice. That's
Yeah.
right. And you and your husband are walkers.
Yes. Yeah.
Where have you been?
Oh, we've just walked around here on the top. We've been to the top of Mount Snowdon,
Yes.
and also walked from here to Bournemouth.
Yeah, well, that's great. How long did that take you into it? That's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going down to catch the train to Bournemouth. How long did it take you to walk back?
It was 25 kilometers approximately.
Yes.
We got lost on the way back though a couple of times.
Oh yeah, it looks a bit of a difficult route on the.
It is. Sometimes you have to go along the coast.
Yes.
And along the roads, which we find is quite hard.
Yes. Yeah.
Walking against the traffic is not the nicest place to be.
No, I agree. I walked the other day from Harlech to Bournemouth, more or less completely along the beach.
Yeah.
And it was, I was walking very fast, but it was a long way.
I find the rocky bits or the ones with the stones are very hard to...
That's that's terrible, I hate it.
Yeah. But the last part from Fairborn, I think
Yes.
you have a nice sandy beach to walk along.
Yes, yes, I'm looking forward to that. Well, been very nice meeting you, Marianne. And
nice meeting you too.
Have a nice holiday.
Have a nice holiday.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I can actually move my arms. This is fortunate for a Monday.
It's Saturday the 4th of August, around about 1:30, 2 p.m. I can't be precise because my Fitbit watch has stopped working, but I'll try and fix it later. As you saw, I left Barmouth, walked across the railway bridge, and now I'm not far from Fairborn, where I'm going to stop for a cup of tea. Interestingly, the journey in the camper van from Barmouth to Tywyn, I beg your pardon, it was about a 45-mile ride actually. It took close to an hour and a half because the roads were so narrow and twisty, but to walk it's only around about 12 miles by crossing by the rail bridge, and so it's going to be a relatively easy walk today. I'm sticking pretty much by the coast, and I should do the walk probably in 3 to 4 hours. And the good thing about Tywyn is there's several places along the seafront where you can wild camp sort of legally. Nobody's going to chase you, which is a good thing, and be right alongside the seafront, which I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be a fairly easy day today, and tomorrow also, be Sunday, I'm going to be walking further down the coast, and then I've got 1 or 2 big walks before I reach Aberystwyth, probably Monday or Tuesday. Well, it's 6 o'clock now, and I'm probably maybe about an hour away now from Tywyn, and I was walking along this lane on the coastal path and bumped into Garrett, who actually works for the local authority in maintaining the coastal paths. So it's an absolute coincidence to bump into a man like you then, Garrett. So what exactly do you do with the job?
Maintenance on coastal path, and for Gwynedd Council on footpath, for big footpaths, and it's mainly put gates. I just take down stiles and fit metal self-closing gates.
Yes.
There's two types of gates we've been fitting.
Yes.
Which is a centre wire and a security field.
Yes.
And they're both as good as each other.
Right.
And we just go around on a section from, I don't know, Porthmadog to Machynlleth, or this side of Machynlleth, fitting gates.
Right.
Maintenance on footpaths.
Right.
Grass cutting, self-closing gates, and I just find it absolutely fantastic because we get to work out here. This is my office, and the views are spectacular.
Absolutely.
The weather isn't always, not always the best,
No.
but it's a great job. I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Can't get better. And it's a privilege to see people like yourself come on the coastal path and to see what we actually see for ourselves every day. You see it just passing through.
Yes.
But
Yes.
that's about it, really.
Because I was reading that the Welsh Government, the Assembly of Wales, are very keen to promote and make sure that the coastal paths are really well maintained, because quite obviously that's going to attract more walkers, and you know, it's the same more or less everywhere really, but I have noticed in Wales, I've got to say, that it's definitely well above the average of the other places.
I wouldn't know that. I haven't been many other places. I walked some of the coastal path in Pembrokeshire on my few days off this week,
Yes.
last week gone. But there's money needed to the communities, or money needed to the councils to be able to keep the maintenance on these footpaths, because it's so important. Tourism is so important in this area.
Yes, absolutely.
We can't really survive without it. So the money, if it's given to the local authority to spend on these, like I say,
Yes.
does go a long way.
Yes.
You pass every caravan site and there's loads of people stopping on their way through,
Yes.
unlike yourself, walking them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very interesting people. I mean, I've met people from all over the world, and they're all so friendly, the walkers. You know, the ones that you actually get talking to. I mean, some people, you know, you don't meet eye contact with in the walk past, but I'm not sure when I say whether they're serious walkers or not. But generally speaking, they're a very friendly bunch of people. You know, they wouldn't hurt a fly. You know, that kind of thing.
This is it. Everybody that's walking, they're all out in the sticks, you could say, really.
Yes.
Whoever's there is there for a reason.
Yes.
So they're not going to cause damage, because we're all in the same boat. We're walking that footpath. What for? For the enjoyment, one, for walking it, and two, for the spectacular views and the fresh air, clean air, and just get out there and do it. Like,
that's right, and it's adventure, and it's, as you say, round every corner you see something different and new, and you meet new and different people, and that's the very reason I'm doing this.
The views are great, fantastic.
Yes, they are.
You've seen it for yourself, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a lot of video on here of it.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to watch on YouTube. They're all there, you know.
I'll have a look tonight.
And you can see that I'm just holding a small camera, but it's a good camera, and it does capture it rather well. The only thing, as I said before, the sound quality in the wind can be a problem. But look, it's been a real pleasure meeting you. I've given you, I've given you a card.
Yeah.
You can give me a call if you fancy a walk with me next week, or whenever. I'm going to be on the Pembroke coast for, how long would it take me to walk more or less the full Pembroke coast? About 10 days or more?
Yeah, you even take me a bit longer.
Right, okay. Okay, well, 2 weeks. Well, there's no rush. I'm not under any time pressure whatsoever. So please feel free to give me a call, and it'd be lovely to meet up with you. That'd be great.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. I've just finished the walk, and just behind these people is the purple van. It's about 7:30, something like that. And these people wanted to say hello, so what's your name?
My name's Lee from the Midlands.
Lee?
Jackie.
Jack.
Jade.
And Jane. And whereabouts in the Midlands?
Just outside Black Country, West Bromwich.
Right. There's a lot of people here from West Bromwich. I've come across quite a number of people.
It's a popular destination for us, I think.
Yeah.
We just gravitate to this place. It's the closest seaside, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with West Bromwich. I know it quite well. I used to live in Birmingham at one time.
Oh, right.
Erdington, so I'm not so far from West Bromwich.
Yeah.
And so you're just here for a week's holiday, are you?
No, my mum and dad come down every year. They've got a caravan down here.
Yeah.
My dad got diagnosed with leukemia.
Right.
And he still loves it and comes down every time.
Right.
And loves it.
Fantastic. And you've got no choice in the matter, I guess. you whether you like it or not, doesn't interest them at all, does it?
No.
You know what I mean?
No Wi-Fi.
No why.
That's why we come.
Right. And yourself, is this your first venture out here?
No, I've been here ever since I was little.
Yeah, since
Really?
she was really little.
Yeah.
Right. I would have grown a bit then.
But she's driving now, so she's going to drive back.
Makes her own way now, isn't it?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you all.
And you.
You too. And you, Jim?
You know, keep up with me on Facebook
definitely.
or YouTube,
Definitely.
either
Fantastic.
Facebook or YouTube. And this will be out. This will be on probably, what day is it? Saturday. Probably about Tuesday, Wednesday.
We'll look out for it then.
Okay.
And
Nice
good
to
luck.
meet you all.
Good luck
And
with the rest
you.
of the walk.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye now. Bye.
See you then.
Bye.